John from JO Ventures Outdoors, and today I wanted to do a video on some of my pocket knives from my collection that have sentimental value. And so the first one I've got out here is a German knife. I really don't know the model name of this, but you can kind of see the insignia there, surgical steel. And it's got this main blade here, and then it has a kind of a trapper style blade. This knife has a lot of snap, and this is sentimental because my father gave this to me a while back, quite a long time ago, and I've just kept it back in the collection and not carried it. And I just think it's a really cool knife, but it's made in Germany. It's got surgical steel, and it's a pretty cool knife. The next one is a case Texas jack, and it's got this blade here. It's a jackknife, so that means both blades come off of the same pin, same pivot, and it's got this really nice bone handle here, amber bone handle, and it has the chrome vanadium steel. And my father-in-law gave this to me for Christmas one year. It's just sentimental because of that, and I just think it's a really cool knife as well, and enjoy carrying that occasionally. And you can get a lot of work done with this large blade. Really, really beautiful. And then the next one is in pretty rough shape. I really don't know the exact model, but it is actually, you can see it's missing the scale on the other side. It's an Imperial, and I think a little Imperial peanut is what I would probably call it. And you can see the Ting stamp on there just barely. I don't know if I can get it up here close enough where you can see the Imperial Ting stamp there. But you can see it's been sharpened quite a bit. It's high carbon steel. Very, very sharp knife. I love this little thing. I don't know why, but it's something from my childhood. And when we were cleaning out my mother's house, we found this in one of my old toolboxes, and it's just a neat little knife. And so we think it was potentially my grandfather's. So my mom passed away this past year, and this case knife was a gift from her several Christmases ago, and I carried it for a long time. And it's just a case small pen knife. And you can see it has two blades here. And it's got some sentimental value to me. I don't really carry it much anymore. For whatever reason, I can't get it very sharp, but it is a knife that I used for a long time, and because she gave it to me, it has great sentimental value to me. The next one is just one of my favorites. This was my grandfather's. He passed away many years ago. This is carbon steel. It's extremely sharp. It's a Kabar, and the model number on this is 1005 Peanut. And it's got kind of a Barlow shape. Carbon steel blades with a half stop. And this is pretty cool. And I cleaned this up some, but I didn't clean it too good because I wanted to leave these stains because they remind me of my grandfather. I remember him cutting his chewing tobacco with his pocket knife, and you can see that it's got some stains from him cutting his chewing tobacco, probably with this knife. So this is pretty cool, and very sentimental family piece, and I will never get rid of that for sure. And then the last one my wife's aunt gave me for Christmas one year, I believe, and I really don't know the model. It doesn't have any stamps on it other than 440 stainless, But it's got this nail pole here that is reminiscent of a camillus, I think. I would call this a stockman style pocket knife. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It's got some nice snap to it. I had to really oil it up with mineral oil to get the blades to open well, but I just think it's a beautiful knife. I don't ever carry it. It's a collector's piece for me, and that beautiful turquoise and that striping, and so I just think that's just a really cool knife. So these are some of my sentimental knives. I've got others. Of course, as a knife collector, you tend to have connections with those pieces. And so I wanted to share some of my connections with a few of these pocket knives that are special in my collection. Thank you for watching.